So I have the distinct pleasure of bringing to the line tonight's trainer, who is none other than our 4 foot, 1 star platinum, Miss Lynn Huddleston. She's hailing out of the Detroit area. She is, in fact, someone quite amazing. I'm very honored that I get a chance to introduce her tonight. She is my direct personal sponsor, but I have known Lynn for many, many years. I'm not going to tell you exactly how many because I don't want to date us, although we are definitely about to smash a milestone this year. And you all can watch and, don't believe us, just watch because you're going to see some amazing things happening as we cross over into a new era of life together. But she is a motivator. She is a cheerleader. And I say that because I've known her for a long time and she's always been a cheerleader, whether she's shaking her pom-poms at a sporting event or simply cheering on everyone who comes in contact with her. She always, always causes you to be uplifted and encouraged just by being in her presence. She is a Founders Council member, 1 star platinum. She is a 100K earner. She is a multiple IATAN card holder. She travels the world because she's a travel agent, and why not? I'll put it that way. She has sailed on over 50 cruises. She has traveled all throughout the pandemic, and she is here to let you know how you can actually be better and how you can be encouraged. So I want to bring to the line Miss Lynn Huddleston, better known as our 4 foot, 1 star platinum. Lynn, are you able to take the call?
Of course, Techie. Where in the world would I be except for Jamaica? Yes, I'm just getting off the plane, guys, coming from Jamaica. Yeah, I'm on. So I'm really, really excited. Can you guys do me a favor? I thank you for all of the salutes in the chat box, but can you please give it up for my good friend? We like to call her Techie. She is also better than amazing, Miss Silver Consultant Deidre Driscoll. She always, always, always helps us make us look good. And she does so much for the company. So, Deidre, we do again salute you. Thank you so much for all that you do. I see some of my squad on the line. Hey, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. I see you, AP. So, listen, guys, we're going to get started with our training. I do not plan to be long, but like we always say, guys, I do plan to be strong. Again, that is me. And I was in Jamaica on that pick too. Yes, I was. So I'm very excited, guys, about our topic tonight because I just believe that we all need a little bit of encouragement in this time and in this season of this business. If you are on the line and you've gotten a little bit discouraged during this COVID 19 pandemic, just say yes in the chat for me. Let me know that you guys are hearing me and that you are hearing me clearly. All right, yes. Let's just be honest. Okay, yes. So, guys, hopefully after tonight, I will have rejuvenated you and gotten you more and more excited about all of our businesses, whether you're doing travel, whether you're doing CBD, whether you're building a team, whether you're doing and you've joined our other venture, epic trading, whatever you're doing, guys, this message tonight is for you. Because guess what? Even though I'm all of those things that Deidre mentioned, I have gotten discouraged too, right? And I never thought that I would, but I have. So, our topic tonight, guys, is this. I want you to remember this. In tough times, these are the things we need to do. We need to reflect, refuel, and refocus. So, we're going to call it the triple R syndrome tonight, right? We're going to reflect, refuel, and refocus. Hey, CP. Yes, we're going to do all of those things tonight, guys. In tough times, we want to reflect. We want to think back over what we've been doing. And then after we think back over, we're going to get a plan and refuel ourselves. And once we're refueled, guess what? We have our refocus on and we're going to get to moving, moving, moving in this season. And guys, I just believe that this is a topic that can apply to all of us across the board because this pandemic has really affected many of us in the travel space. And like Deidre mentioned earlier, guys, yes, I have been traveling ever since the pandemic has started. Nothing has stopped me. I'm all the way up. So listen, I've been traveling. Once they let us out of school in June last year, I got on the plane and I've been going ever since. I follow all the protocols, I follow all the rules. Guys, and guess what? The airports are still filled. People are all over the world. Travel is still an $8 trillion industry. Yes, it is. Because my thought is this: I'm from Detroit. The numbers are ridiculous here, but every place I travel is not like ours. So I feel a little bit safer in Jamaica. So we're going to talk about tonight what we need to do in these tough times: reflect, refuel, and refocus. Let's go, Daedra. All right. So, guys, here we are when we talk about reflecting, refueling, and refocusing, right? Throughout the life of a business and its highs and lows, such as we are experiencing today, COVID 19, business owners and leaders need to ask themselves one guiding question. And the question I want to ask you on tonight is: where do I need to take my business? In this tough time of COVID 19, where do I need to take my business? Are you one of those people that have just said, you know what, people not traveling, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait till COVID is over and then I'm going to get back serious about my business? Are you reflecting, thinking about what you need to do? Not only with travel, with CBD, with building your team. Are you just saying, people don't have any money. Nobody's going to pay the $49. I'm just going to wait. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to do something else. And then when everybody starts traveling, I'm going to pick it back up. Or what are you doing? What are your thoughts towards your business? Where do I need to take my business? Well, let's talk about it because we're in the reflecting mode, okay? I want everybody to think. This single question or reflection will help set a path forward, and it forces leaders to confront the decisions they are making or maybe not making about their business head on. So when you begin to think and you begin to reflect about your business, it's going to make you make the decision or make the decisions that you haven't been making about your business head on. If you're just, walking through the tulips, da da da, guess what? You're not making any decisions. And now is a time of reflection, okay? So I want you to remember when you begin to reflect, this approach will allow business owners to be more intentional about the decisions you make. If you start thinking, where do you want to take your business? Your decisions that you're going to plan to make are going to be intentional. When you are not being intentional about the direction of your business, guess what happens? You risk losing your sense of purpose. So I'm just walking through the tulips because people aren't traveling. So I think because I haven't even been on a trip because I'm so nervous and I'm so scared. I get it. I'm not telling anybody to travel. But what I am saying is you still have to take your business somewhere. You need to make a decision and you need to be intentional. When you don't become intentional or you leave it for too long, you become complacent. And this complacency erodes client loyalty and trust and eventually leads to the disaster of a once strong business. What am I saying? You're sitting back chilling, right? You had clients before, but now you're chilling. Are you connecting with your clients? Are you just saying, hey guys, I'm sending you some new guidelines that the CDC has recommended for travel. When you're ready to book your next trip, I'm still available. I'm still booking. Or are you just not saying nothing? You're doing a new business and you don't even talk about travel anymore. We have to be intentional, guys, about everything that we do if we want to take our business to new heights. Because again, we're reflecting. When we don't do anything, we become complacent. When you become complacent, it erodes everything. It can absolutely destroy your business. Sometimes complacency can be mistaken for contentment. In other words, are you happy where you are? Are you happy at what your business is doing right now? Let's reflect. Think about that for a moment. What is your business doing? Your business is doing whatever you're doing. You have to be intentional. So let's take a look at the two so we can keep ourselves on the right side of that line while navigating through these tough times of COVID-19. Because I guarantee you, this pandemic is affecting everybody in the game. It's affecting everybody in the game. Even in your regular 9 to 5, it's affecting that. So, where do you want to take your business? Or have you just gotten complacent? Oh, it is what it is. Nobody's traveling, so I'm good with it, right? I'm gonna quit for now, and then when travel picks back up, I'm gonna open it back up. Well, we should be doing training. We should be working with our vendors. We should be getting specialization certificates in areas, okay? Because we don't want to become complacent. Because guess what? When your clients are ready to book and you haven't been talking about travel, you haven't been doing anything in travel, your clients are going to go elsewhere and it's going to destroy your business. So think about it like this as we begin to look at complacency versus contentment, okay? Number one, complacency is operating without direction. Again, you're just tiptoeing through the tulips. It's a pandemic, so I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to do nothing. I'm not going to get on any calls. I'm not going to connect with my leader. I'm just da da da. I'm not going to look at my list. I'm not going to send out text. I'm not going to encourage anybody. I'm not going to post any travel pictures. I'm not gonna. You're not making any decisions. You're being intentional with what you're doing. You're just moving with no direction. It's like you're in the wilderness, in a sense, right? It has nothing to do with how big your team size is or how much money your business has made, but everything to do with your attitude. Complacency, right? You're in the wilderness. You're just kind of lost, right? Have you ever been in a corn maze and tried to find your way out? Think about that because we're reflecting. If you've ever been in a corn maze and you've tried to get your way out, you're kind of just going to and fro. You're kind of just lost. You don't know, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go up? Should I go down? Again, you need to make sure that you are not just out there with no sense of direction. It's accepting good enough when you know you are capable of doing and achieving more. Even though it looks like nobody is traveling, guys, you can't just say, okay, this is good enough because nobody's traveling, so travel is down. No, you still need to be excited about your business. Again, look at the risks of you just sitting there with no direction in the wilderness. Your clients may perceive you care about them less, and your team may not know why they're with you or your business anymore. Leaders, we can't become complacent. Complacent is a spirit. If we sit and do nothing, guess what our team is going to do? They're going to do nothing. And everybody will be walking around lost. Again, we need to be intentional about every decision we make. We're all going through it. We're all having tough times. I'm sitting at home, not only doing travel, CBD, Epic, building a team, but guys, I teach from home. All of this is nerve wracking to me. And I said, I need to think about what I'm doing here. I'm at an advantage being at home. All of my businesses are work from home, now including my day job. So I need to come up with a plan so that when everything opens back up, I'm ready. And I'm not just waiting for the door to fall open and then get ready. You know how we always say, if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. Well, in these tough times, guys, we got to stay ready. We have to understand the risks of being complacent. You can lose everything by not being intentional. Okay? So we're going to look at how do we need to get out of this? Complacency versus contentment. Contentment is identified as a state of happiness. Wherever the wind blows, I'm just happy. I'm just excited. I'm not making money. I can't pull nobody in the business. Nobody's ordering CBD. Nobody is doing anything. So it's okay. I'm content right where I am. But then you're mad because you see everybody else ranking up and getting IATs and getting promoted, but you're content with it because we're in a pandemic. So nobody's traveling. Nobody wants to spend money, but it's okay because we're all feeling it. No, become intentional. All right? You don't need or want more than you have because you have made the intentional decision to become what you are. You're now content with where you are in your business. You are fine with being in the state you are in. Contentment is a balance between all the things you are passionate about, which is fueling the hope and growth in the tough times we are in. If you are content, then guess what that means? That means you are happy about every state that all of your businesses are in. So you're not going to do anything different. And all I want to encourage you guys tonight is that we can't sit in that contentment, not in this pandemic, in the type of businesses that we are running. We have to do more, people. We have to grow our business. We have to grow our organization. We have to stay in touch with our clients. Because again, when you are content with where you are, you risk losing everything because you're not making intentional decisions that'll help grow your business. Is this helping anybody? If it's helping you, I need you in the chat box to say, yes, guys. Listen to this. The tragedy of life is not found in failure, but in complacency. Did you hear that? The tragedy of life is not found in failure, but in complacency. So when you're just happy where you are, wandering around with no sense of direction, that causes you to fail. Not in you doing too much, but doing too little. I'm just going to wait till it's over. And no, if you go to church, anybody in the Bible say, shout now. That's what we say, right? Don't wait for the storm to pass. Shout now. Rejoice now. Be happy now. Grow now. Travel now. Do something, not in you living above your means, but below your capacity. Stop living below your capacity. You are great. What is your attitude about your business in this season? Is it all hope is lost? No, it's not failure, but aiming too low. That is life's greatest tragedy. The failure is in complacency. Oh, I can't rank up to no other rank because nobody's going to join me. You're complacent. You haven't put out a strategy. You haven't made any plans, any decisions that's going to help you be what you want to be. Your attitude, I trained on that before. Your attitude determines your altitude. And this quote that I just read was by Benjamin E. Mays. Guys, let's do more. Let's get up. Let's do something. Okay? Let's grow. Let's get out of this complacency. Let's get out of this contentment. I want more. Guys, I'm 3 years from retirement. I got to get this thing done. Here's a warning though. Falling into the complacency trap isn't a short process. Caution, 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 caution. You're in the comfort zone. You're in the comfort zone. Get out of it. Stop being complacent. It's something you slip into over time, and it often becomes normal. We've been dealing with COVID since March of 2020. So now many of us have gotten complacent because COVID-19 is the norm. And because it's the norm, we're not moving. We're not doing anything. We're wandering around in the wilderness. Warning, warning, warning. You are in your comfort zone. You are happy where you are. But listen, remaining there for too long, you might risk or jeopardize your business. So guys, it's time to wake up. We got to smell the roses. We got stuff to do. We have money to be made. We have places to go and people to see. We have lives to change. So let's get out of the spirit of complacency, because when you're there, you're content. Guys, That's all the reflect part. So think about your business. What do you need to do for your business? Now that you have a plan, now that you're becoming intentional about the decisions you're making, guess what? It's time to refuel. Due to the crisis of the world, we are all in it. We're in this thing together. So when I say you, I'm including myself in the process, right? So now that we understand we need to get out of our comfort zone, get out of that complacency, now it's time to refuel. What does that mean? I need to put some more gas in the tank. I need to go. My car can't move with no gas. Even if I have one of them vehicles you have to plug up, it can't move if it's not charged. Well, my commission tonight is to charge you to refuel. Now is the time to step up and refuel, to put more gas in so that you can continue the journey, right? The passion you have for your business. Is there anybody on the line still passionate about travel, about CBD, about growing, about changing the lives of people? If you are one of those people, guys, it's time to put the pedal to the metal and refuel, because now you understand why you're not moving. Now it's time to get a plan and let's put some gas in the tank, right? Let's go. Let's get up and do something. Come on, guys. Let's move. How to refuel? I've reflected. I know where I am. Now it's time for me to get up, put some gas. I can't just go to the gas station with no money, right? I need to get some money to put the gas in my tank. So this is how you refuel, right? I need to think about, why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you being complacent? Which has something to do with serving others. So now is the time for you to begin to serve others more. Do you realize what I'm saying to you? Our travel business is a service business. It's time for you to refuel and service some more people. Guys, I was in Jamaica for 8 days. I had about 7, 8 calls for travel. And guess what? I said, listen, I'm on vacation, but send me your information. I'm calling and texting people just because I'm passionate about what I do. I love to travel. So if I love to travel, I got to get other people like me so that they can join my business. I was in Jamaica, had a new partner. Yes. It's time to refuel. It's time for you to serve others. Get those people out there that are having body aches. They laying around in the bed doing nothing. They need some CBD. Let's help the people, guys. It's people out here that need other opportunities. How many of you know, and this is not knocking anybody's business, but have you noticed a lot of people are now doing t-shirts? A lot of people are doing crafting. A lot of people are becoming authors. People are at home becoming creative in businesses. Why are we not going after these people to join and travel? Because we've gotten complacent and thinking nobody is traveling, right? Get some business owners on your page. Number 2, how to refuel. Communicate. Talk to somebody. Are you working with intention, or are you being reactive to what happens? Are you sitting at home and just saying, you know what, we're in COVID-19, we're in the worst of the worst, travel industry was affected, so guess what, I'm just gonna sit here, chillax. No, we need to communicate. Those of us with large organizations, are you staying in touch with your teams? Are you reaching out to them? Are you still encouraging them? Are you telling them? Are you being positive about the travel space, even though things may look dim? Guys, now is the time for you to communicate with your clients as well, your team and those who support your business and your why. Why did you start doing this in the first place? Working through hard times requires you to ask for help. You might be discouraged, and it's okay. But guess what? Don't stay in discouragement. It's time to refuel. Talk to somebody. Team, talk to your leader. Let your leader know what you're feeling. They may be feeling the same thing. I had to tell my squad, listen, y'all, I've never gotten so discouraged in all my life. I've been a travel agent for 8 years, guys. I've been with Evolution for 5. I never, ever, ever got discouraged before. I was always positive, but I got a little discouraged. Why? Because I had people that I never thought would leave have left. But I had to remember when I reflected, everybody that started with you are not going to continue in this journey with you. But my passion is travel. So guess what? You don't want to do this thing. Bye-bye. I'm still out here. Because guess what? I'm going to take advantage of my perks regardless to who else takes advantage of their perks, right? So communicate, guys. Communicate, talk to your team, talk to people, encourage people. Let's refuel so that we can move forward in these tough times, guys. Let's work hard through this thing. Now that we've reflected, now that we have gotten some gas in the tank, now we're ready to go. We're like the little engine that could. We're ready. We're ready. Hey, that's my doggy, y'all. I'm trying to get him to refocus. So now we're going to refocus, okay? Every decision you make from this point on in your business needs to come back to your why. I just said that. Why did you join this business in the first place? To be financially free? You think you can't be financially free in a COVID-19 situation? Yes. You got to still work your business. There are people out here that's getting money every day. I'm not knocking how people are getting their money. Some people are getting the stimulus. $49 of stimulus money is not difficult to start a new business. Notice how people are innovative in this time. People are here doing everything to make it. Well, guess what? Remember your why. Why did you do this? Why are you in this thing? Are you in it just for socialization, but you're not talking to anybody? Are you in this business to travel and you're not traveling? I understand this COVID, but listen, guys, I just went to Jamaica. I had to take a COVID test before I left. I had to take a COVID test 3 days before it was time to come back, and it was all fine with me. I wore my mask, had my sanitizer, did what I did, and I had the most wonderful trip ever and came back with a team. What? Listen, not knowing your why can cause you to lose focus and your purpose. If you don't reflect, again, that's part of reflection. Remembering your why. Why did you do this in the first place? Right? When you lose that why, you lose your focus and you lose your purpose, which causes you more difficulty in making intentional decisions. Because again, that puts you in the wilderness. You don't know why you're doing what you're doing, so you run out around with no sense of direction. You just out here stuck. You don't need to change or grow, but you do need to be aware in these difficult, unprecedented times, your company, Evolution Enterprises, and your clients need you now more than ever. People are depressed at home. People are depressed not being able to go anywhere. People are depressed because they've lost loved ones. People are depressed because they've been affected by this COVID-19 pandemic. But we are here to provide a service. Let's get ourselves ready so when people are really, really, for real, ready to escape, income tax season is upon us. People gonna start paying for stuff for later on in the year. We're in wage season, y'all. This is the best time to get people to plan for the rest of their year for travel. So guys, remember your why and begin to move in it. And then build your support network and use it. Who's supporting you? Who's been sticking with you all the way through? I have people in my organization, my leaders, I call them my ride or die. Why? Because they've been with me from the beginning and they're rolling with me through the end, right? Tough times don't last forever. We're going to come out of this and we're going to come out of this like pure gold. But you got to believe it. You got to remember your why and then build your support system and your network. How does that look when you're building your support network? What does that mean? It means get with people that are going to build you up. Get with people that are not going to tear you down. Don't get with the naysayers, because what's going to happen? You're going to start believing you a naysayer. All right, I can't book no travel. I can't sell no CBD. I can't. Now you falling back into complacency and you're content, right? What am I telling you when I say to build your network and support system? I mean, in other words, surround yourself with people who are going to fill your tank, that are going to give you energy just being around them, inspire you to stay focused on what's really important, and provide the moral support you need. Those are the people that I want around me. I don't care if they left, because guess what? I believe that I'm going to recover all. Our organization is going to recover all. Evolution Enterprises is going to recover all. You family will recover all, but you have to be focused. What do you believe in this system, in this season of COVID-19? You're not in this battle by yourself. Come on, y'all. Let's wake up. We are a family here. We started from the beginning and said we are in business for ourselves, but we are never, ever, ever in my short-legged life. We're not by ourselves. Guys, let's get it. Once you understand and you get people around you that's going to fill your tank, then you will be focused and determined to be a successful entrepreneur, even in the middle of this pandemic. Guys, are you ready to get focused? What is your why? Who's in your corner? Who's in your circle? Come on, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it popping. Let's get ready. Let's refocus, right? Refocus during this pandemic. You are right, Monica. We are a we movement. This is how this business has been set up to be, for us all to be successful. Let's refocus, refuel, and let's get it done. Guys, I hope this blessed you tonight. And again, I told you I would not be long, but I certainly felt I was strong because I almost wanted to preach. The three R's, guys. Just remember, what are you going to do to be intentional about your business? Put the pedal to the metal, get your support system, and let's get it popping. Plan a trip. Go to the hotel in your area. Do something. Show that travel is still alive and well. You don't have to be scared of this pandemic, right? Just follow the safety measures. You give your children rules to follow. Just follow what the CDC says. Am I saying go out here and be naive? Am I mocking this pandemic? No, I'm not. But I'm telling you, even in this season, you are still a business owner. Okay? Thank you, guys. I love you. Thank you. I see the comments in the chat. Listen, if you got anything, this is what I want you to do. Because I'm a teacher, guys, I always have you apply what you've learned. I need you guys to go on Facebook, make a post about what you heard tonight and tag me in it. Let the world know that Evolution Travel is not going anywhere. Yes, I said it with a T. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to be here for the long haul because now we are refocusing, we're refueling, and we are ready to move in this season. COVID-19 doesn't have anything on us, but we got everything on it because we're travel agents. So we're traveling the world and making money while we're doing it. Guys, I am your 1-star platinum, 4-foot assassin, none other than Lynn Huddleston. I love you guys. I love you. And like we always say, guys, I hope to see you soon at the beaches and the bay. I'm going to turn this call back over to our silver consultant, Ms. Deidre Driscoll. Have a good night, everybody. Deidre is back in your hands.
Wow, wasn't that an amazing training, family? I told you to be prepared. I hope you got those screenshots, those notes and nuggets. Now, as Lynn said, she was not going to be long, but she was going to be strong. But I'm sure you already had this hour marked off on your calendar. So I want you to take this last few moments that you would have been on training and use it to get that post up and tag Lynn on. As you can see here, she has both her Facebook as well as her Instagram handle so that you can tag her in those posts. You have time to do that, reflect, refuel, refocus, because people in your life are not expecting to bother you for the next 30 minutes because they thought you were going to be in training. So stay in training mode and put these notes into practice. Jump in the chat box if you haven't already done so. Show some love to our presenter tonight, 1-star platinum Lynn Huddleston. I told you she was going to be motivating, so I hope you were inspired and ready to run with your team. If you don't already have one, maybe you want to grab your screenshot, get your support network up, find those lions and get running. With that being said, family, we thank you for joining us on tonight's Time to Evolve call. And we will see you here at the same time next week for another amazing training. This training will be posted to the Evolution Travel Facebook page. So you will have the ability to go back over it again if you'd like. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. We're ending out the month of February, so end it strong. Go after and recover all of those things that you feel that you have lost. Start reaching out to those people and get your support system together. We thank you again, and we will see you later. This call is officially over.